Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to dive into a topic that doesn't get enough attention: women's hair loss. If you've ever dealt with thinning or shedding or even bald patches like myself, I want you to know that you're definitely not alone. I lost a lot of hair during COVID-19. I noticed a couple of huge patches or bald spots around the back of my head. And I was very stressed at that time, like everyone else. Let's talk about the products for hair loss. The most popular one is the minoxidil or Rogaine. You probably heard of Rogaine. FDA approved that product, Rogaine, in 1988. And that is the brand name for minoxidil. And if you look at the current products of minoxidil, let's say these packages from Costco, it'll specifically say that it's for men, and some boxes are for women. They're the same product. FDA approved it for men in 1988 and didn't approve it for women until 1991. And since then, really, Rogaine has been synonymous with male pattern baldness and not necessarily for women. So it's not a product that's been marketed as a treatment for female hair loss. Hair loss in women is incredibly common. Some studies show that over 40% of women will experience visible hair thinning by the age of 50. And yet the resources and research and even the conversation about it are barely there. For men, it's often seen as a normal part of aging. For women, it's really not talked about. It's kind of swept under the rug and simply ignored. So a lot of times, if you see a doctor about hair loss, they'll just say, oh, you're losing hair? Well, then it must be stress. But in reality, it might be something like a thyroid condition or even a nutrient deficiency that's going undiagnosed. And that's why research matters. If we had more studies focused on women's hair loss, we'll have better treatments, better diagnosis, and fewer women left feeling hopeless. So why is there so little research? It comes down to a few reasons, but a big one is gender bias in research. Historically, men's health issues have gotten way more attention and more money. That's especially true when it comes to things like hair loss. Men's hair loss is $1 billion industry. Think of all the products, the transplants, the treatment. It's so profitable that it gets more funding. And let's be honest, there's a cultural element too, right? Society tends to link a woman's beauty by hair. So when a woman starts losing it, she's not just dealing with the physical change, also this huge emotional weight. Even though it affects our confidence and mental health, research just isn't there to help us understand why this happens, what we can do about it. Here's the crazy part. Women's hair loss is often linked to things way beyond just genetic. There's hormonal imbalances, pregnancy, menopause. All these factors play a huge role. But here's the catch. Most doctors still treat it like it's a mystery. And that's different in how they treat men's hair loss. Here's what I want you to take away from this. If you're experiencing hair loss, don't settle for vague answers. Ask questions, push for tests, whether it's hormones or thyroid or other underlying health issues. You deserve answers. Don't push it under the rug. Find out why there is hair loss. And let's advocate for each other. Let's keep pushing for more awareness and more research, because hair loss is not just a man's problem, and the more we talk about it, the closer we'll get to a solution. All right, that's it for today's video. And if you struggle to find answers, please drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're passionate about pushing for more research on women's hair health, hit that like button, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more on women's health